originally I was gonna have a look at Jojo Siwa's TikTok and just take the mic like I do every time, but then I thought, hey, I'll be a little bit nicer today and I'll give you all a reason why it's okay for us to laugh at her cringe TikToks. And we're gonna have a little dive into the controversy that she has been involved in recently, involving her basically abusing other dancers in her group. Now, you will know Jojo Siwa from the show Dance Moms. I've genuinely never watched this show. I've never been interested in the show. I've seen clips here and there, and I know that ultimately it was just a load of adults exploiting their children for views and setting them up for fame at a really early age where children should not have fame. Jojo was exposed by a disabled dancer in her group for the abuse that she endured during the group. And yeah, that's what the article is about. I'm gonna read you the article because I feel like it will mean that you'll get all the straight facts. And I think in a situation with allegations as serious, we need to read the facts. A former member of XOMG Pop has alleged to Rolling Stone that she was mistreated during her time in Jojo Siwa's girl group. The bubbly pop act with an initial lineup ranging from ages 8 to 14, which I just want to say I think is insane. No 8-year-old, no 9-year-old, no 10-year-old, no 11-year-old. Get the picture, should be on TV at such a young age, getting fame, and it certainly shouldn't be their parents pushing for that. I am sick recently of seeing parents online exploit their children just for money and clout. It's sick. There are so many sick people online. Was formed by Jojo and her manager Jesselyn through the reality TV competition Siwa's Dance Pop Revolution. The Sandersons allege that participants in the show were subjected to insults from Jesselyn and Jojo, grueling rehearsal schedules, and a cutthroat environment that pitted the young contestants against each other, among other claims. Multiple unnamed sources close to Dance Pop Revolution told Rolling Stone that producers actively tried to make kids cry on camera, which the show's production company denied and said goes against everything Jojo Siwa stands for. Now, I wouldn't say it goes against completely everything Jojo Siwa stands for. She grew up in an environment and got her fame from a show that did exactly that. You may have heard the phrase, the abused becomes the abuser, and I feel as if Jojo Siwa may have taken on a lot of the traits that she learned from Dance Moms, as she knows, hey, this kind of behavior gets us famous. And I'm not saying that lets her off, I'm not saying that one bit, but it kind of gives you an idea of how she may have come to be such a little piece. Sandersons allege that the treatment got worse once the show ended and XOMG Pop became a full-time group. Leah, who has spina bifida, recalls bleeding through her belly button during a rehearsal. Allegedly, instead of having Leah take a break, Jesselyn told her to put a maxi pad on it to protect her costume. Leah also alleges that after a surgery, she was told to come back to work before the physician recommended recovery period. So ultimately, they were neglecting a disabled child, someone who has a condition, which means ultimately their health should be coming first. But no, the show must go on. The show must continue. The show must deliver. Pretty grim. Let's read on. Other claims in the lengthy report include that the Sandersons were not directly paid for social media content, brand deals, and merch revenue. The Sandersons also alleged that they had to pay for many expenses out of pocket, including transportation and food. Angie, who closed a daycare center in Texas to move to LA, claims she became so short on funds she had to start scrubbing toilets for Jesselyn for $20 an hour. Angie says she was afraid to speak up because she didn't want to harm her daughter's position in the group or be sued for breach of contract. She claims mothers were threatened with this more than once, but after Angie got frustrated and verbally confronted other mothers and a teacher in May 2023, Leah was fired. Angie claims she pleaded for Leah to be kept in the group because she didn't want to ruin her daughter's opportunity. Siwa's attorney and Angie's relentless text begging for forgiveness and for her daughter to be reinstated completely discredit her and these ridiculous allegations. Jess Siwa was protecting the staff, the other girls and their families, which she will continue to do vociferously, I don't know if that's how you say it, and unapologetically. So basically Jojo Siwa and her mother were mistreating their pop group, their dance group, and they obviously tried to threaten people into not saying anything. Lovely, lovely online people that we see every day, blessing the earth with their loyalty, their loveliness, their care and consideration. I just love famous people. Don't let me ever become famous, guys. If this is what happens to you when fame gets to your head, don't let it happen to me, all right? Unsubscribe. Don't. I need this. Please subscribe. So there you have it, a little bit of background about how Jojo Siwa has been accused of abusing her staff. Coincidentally, within the same time period, she has recently had a bad girl rebrand where she has completely switched up her look from a kind of children's gay icon that everybody knows and loves to a bad girl, to Karma itself. Karma's a bitch and she's with you right now. I hate the fact that I know part of that, but that's what researching videos does to you. Not to take away from the seriousness of the allegations, it's a little bit suspect to rebrand yourself now as a bad girl who's done bad things after having these allegations made about you. It gets you tweaking a little bit, okay? And also, just as a side point as to why this peed me off so much, I have a disabled younger sister, and if I knew she was in a group, okay, where people were mistreating her and not taking into consideration a physical disability, I would find you. And that's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, disgusting. Talking of disabled people being treated disgustingly, did you see the clip on TikTok of Jack Joseph fucking up on his podcast saying that disabled people were mangled and would you hold hands with them? Not going to make a video on that because it's only a small piece of information. Disgusting. What are you doing? Okay? What's that all about? Vile behaviour. Yeah, it may not have come from a malicious standpoint, but it's internalized biased, internalized prejudice, and it's grim. So check yourself before you wreck yourself, as they say. Anyway, moving on. Jojo Siwa's cringe TikTok, LFG. Let's know what that means, okay? Gang shit? No, stop. I'm actually giving myself the ick, so will I edit that out? Probably not. You know, it gets serious when we whip out these bad boys. I'm gonna have to record me singing Jojo Siwa's song to put over for copyright reasons, so get prepared for that.
If you could have one heaven phone call, this is a random heaven phone call, okay? Nothing too serious. If it was serious, I'd call grandma, grandpa, uncle I never got to meet, someone like that. Unserious heaven phone call. Who are you calling? Personally, I'm calling the people in the Titanic submarine. The situation, the submersible, that whole thing. I'm calling them. My friend said she would call John Benet Ramsey. I feel like that's a pretty good one. Who are you calling? What are we asking? Give me your take on this.
After watching that video, I'd like to call the police and hand myself in to a psychiatric unit. Can I just say, people that get, right, her tattoo, I'm not being a tattoo hater, okay, because I've got some pretty basic bitch ones that I do actually regret, but people that, like, I got a question. All right, I got a question, everyone. I got a question. See me holding the mic? I got a question. Firstly, it looks as if she got all her tattoos at the same time. Rookie mistake, all right? You got to space it out, otherwise you look like a colouring book. I mean, I know I look a bit like a colouring book, but better colouring book than you. But one free heaven phone call. I would call Rosa Parks and ask her if she feels that her legacy has been fulfilled now that this is what our freedom is being used for.
It's out. Karma's a bitch. Karma's out. Go watch it. Links in my bio.
Sorry, why is she acting like she's hammered from a Celsius? I'm so jealous we don't have Celsius though. I really want to try Celsius. We don't have access to it, so all I drink is Monster. And I think my liver is decomposing as we speak. Is it liver or kidney? I don't know. I want a Celsius, but I don't think it's alcohol. So nothing cringes me out more than the people that just act like that. And like, I'm sorry to be a hater. Like, I am kind of a natural born hater, and I know that. There's no reason for me to be hating on her that way, but I just don't really care because that's just cringe. Just stop. That's just, I know. Karma's a bitch and she's with you right now. Should've known better. Oh, I'm a bad girl. Yeah. Karma's a bitch and she's with you. What I'm confused about is I thought she was a dancer. What is the dance move at the start? Can we rewatch that? Sorry. What the hell is that? What, like,
Crab and Goyle, and I'm Malfoy. Draco Malfoy. Think my name was funny, do you? There's no need to ask you yours. Red hair and a hand-me-down robe. You must be a Weasley. This is crab.
Yeah, I forgot about this. She went through some weird phase of doing Draco Malfoy thirst traps, and it's potentially the weirdest thing she's done other than neglecting children. I mean, she kind of ate with the cosplay, I'm not gonna lie. It's accurate, but at the same time, I never really understood the Draco Malfoy sexualization. I thought Draco Malfoy was a kid, so no. I don't need to hear that. We'll skip that one. Karma's a bitch and she's with you right now. Should've known better. Oh, I'm a bad. I actually don't know what to say about that. You know, she has all her thirst traps as well on her account in a playlist. She's made a playlist for her own thirst traps. Like, who is going over to her TikTok and being like, perfect, a little playlist for me to watch through her 5 Draco Malfoy thirst traps. If you are one of those people, seek help immediately. It's not too late.
Oh, my father will hear about this.
Training for the ballet, Potter.
Why are you wearing glasses? Reading.
Reading.
I didn't know you could read.
All 4 of you will receive detention.
Excuse me, Professor. Perhaps I heard you wrong. I thought you said the 4 of us.
Potter.
Scared Potter.
This class is ridiculous.
Red hair and a hand-me-down robe. You must be a Weasley.
I'm actually glad that I wasn't online when this genuinely became her weird little obsession, because it seems like an era of the internet that I'm happy to not have been a part of. I don't know what her obsession with Draco Malfoy was. I wonder if there's a scientific explanation. Just because she's got short blonde hair and can slick it back. Maybe she was like, hell yeah, I hate my hair. I hate my short hair. Let me make the most of it and capitalize off Draco Malfoy thirst traps, which have millions of likes. So fair enough, you know, get that bag, queen.
How you feeling? Are you ready?
I have already, there's a little kid right there, so I'm gonna cover my face. I have already shit every brick possible that I got none left in me.
You're empty, but at least you're gonna be
My
slim.
tank is empty, and yeah, no, it had to be for this outfit.
Listen, you look amazing, and how does it feel to be like kind of out on a carpet living in your new era?
I'm not gonna lie, my best friend on the way over was like, how you feeling? I was like, I'm first night out with balls, here we go. Like, this for sure this is gutsy, that's for sure.
And then you got a party going on Thursday night, so how's it gonna feel to like have everybody celebrating the music and finally hearing it?
I am so excited. I am so excited. There's gonna be some fun surprises at my parties. It's gonna be a really good time. I've gotten a lot of good texts about updates for these parties, and they're gonna be a ball.
Oh, can't wait. And we are talking about Cowboy Carter tonight, how she flipped into a new genre. So what's a genre you feel like, you know, they're not ready to see Jojo Siwa jump into?
Rap.
Rap? Wait, you got some bars in there?
Yes.
Okay, I think I could take a. What would the name of a Jojo Siwa rap album be?
Honestly, I wrote this rap song called "The Lies Sound Better." So sick, but I just can't do it yet.
You know, that's gonna be another era that we're waiting on in the future.
I told my writer, I was like, look, faster than Busta Rhymes. I was like, challenge me.
Oh, wait, she's got speed on the skills too?
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying not to be a hater. She's here to make history, bro. No. Just stop, bro. Like, this whole bad girl bit you're doing, like, right after you've been accused of stuff, as if like all the you did was just this silly little quirky thing that you had going on because, like, you're just a bad girl, not thinking about people's feelings, just YOLOing. No, you have had some pretty not very good accusations made against you, and instead of addressing them, and you know what? I'm going to go as far to say I sometimes disagree with you having to talk about controversy that you're in if it's the most petty, wild, insane, untrue shit that like has ever been said, like just crazy, like not like serious accusations. But you've been accused of neglecting people that were working under you. That's a serious accusation, and the fact that you're just out here being like, yeah, I did some bad things. Yeah, you did. It's called neglect. I don't know, man. I think I'd really take some time to think about those accusations, because I wouldn't want those floating around about me. And no one is buying your cringy act. It's so cringe. I'm sorry. I'm a hater through and through. I try not to be. But I'm a bad girl. I did some bad things. Shut up, bro. But I'll give it to you. It's stuck in my head, but for all the wrong reasons. Yeah. Okay, that's enough for today. I just wanted to say, guys, I'm not fully with it at the moment. I'm tired. I'm really burnt out with uni. If it wasn't for me being in my 3rd year, I'd have dropped out by now because it sucks. And I'm trying to get videos out here and there, but I feel like I can't put my all into them because I'm so caught up with work and stressful things and uni and so yeah, thank you for your patience. I really appreciate it. You guys are legendary. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Because I'm a bad girl and I've done some bad things.